As we approach 2,000 coronavirus deaths in Colorado, tonight we're putting a face to those numbers.
You may remember our investigation uncovering the serious outbreak inside the JBS meatpacking plant in Greeley. Nearly 300 cases and 6 deaths. The daughter of an employee who died says the plant should have done more to protect her mom.
And the more we talk to this family, the more we realize they needed help to give a loving mother a final resting place. And that's where Denver 7 Gives comes in.
Liz Gilardi brings us this heartbreaking story of a mom who worked tirelessly to give her family a better life.
My mom, she always has a pure heart. She always hope and she always giving.
A loving mom who wanted the very best for her kids.
My mom and dad, they work so hard for me and my brother so we can finish school and to have a better life.
San Twin and her brother were born in a refugee camp in Thailand. San grew up inside that camp until her parents got an opportunity to come to the U.S. That's when her mom, Tin-A, started working at the JBS meat plant in Greeley.
She almost never miss her work, and then she worked over at JBS for 12 to 13 years.
San told her mom to retire soon, but money was tight and she was a hard worker.
I always call my mom around 11 a.m. before she go to work. And my mom, she told me they already found someone who have COVID-19 in the plant.
As COVID-19 swept across the U.S.,
it's now one of Weld County's most significant hotspots for COVID-19.
A Denver 7 investigation exposed safety concerns inside the plant where Tin worked. Her co-workers started getting sick, and San told her mom to be careful.
I told my mom, this is really serious.
Despite those concerns, her mom continued working. She was excited to be a grandma for the first time. San was about to have a baby boy. On May 28th, San went to the hospital to deliver the baby, and she got some shocking news.
I say, Mom, I already got a COVID-19 positive over here, and then you need to go checked up. At that time, my mom, she's really sick already. She couldn't breathe.
Her mom tested positive too. San says her case was so severe, she was admitted to the hospital right away.
I think doctor already explained it to her that she's not gonna make it.
Instead of meeting her new grandson, her mom was in the intensive care unit, fighting for her life.
With the COVID-19, she stayed in the ICU for 52 days. After that, the doctors say that we have to let your mom go. We can't keep her in the hospital anymore.
She passed away 2 days later.
I'm so surprised that the company, my mom, she worked so hard at JBS, the company don't even call and ask how's my mom doing. How's we are doing.
As this family mourned, they scraped together their savings to pay for a funeral. San's parents are originally from Myanmar in Southeast Asia, and her mom fought for human rights until she was forced to flee the country for her safety. She says it's important to their culture to have a place to pay their respects to the dead, but they can't afford a headstone.
Because my family, we love my mom so much, and then we want to have a memory place for her.
When we heard this, we wanted to help and set up a Denver 7 Gives account for this family facing an enormous loss.
It's really hard for us, and imagine when you lose someone that you love, it is really hard.
Hoping to give her mom a final resting place, a place where San can take her son, so she can tell him about the grandma he never had a chance to meet.
I want him to know that, oh, his grandma is resting over here in this place. I want him to respect his grandma as we respect his grandma. I want him to love his grandma as we love his grandma.
Liz Gilardi, Denver 7.
We've created a very easy way for you to help. It can be a tax-deductible donation. Go to thedenverchannel.com, click Denver 7 Gives, and then under the drop-down menu, select Help Remember Fallen JBS Worker.